Namaskara. Welcome to the Swayam Mook Kannada language learning series. I am Chetan Baji and I am here to guide you through the beautiful journey of learning Kannada. Let's begin this exciting learning experience. Before we move ahead with today's exciting lesson, let's quickly recap what we learned in the last session. In the previous class, we explored positional forms or locational markers in Kannada, which are essential for describing directions and locations. Let's recall some of them together. Kade. Kade means side. Kade refers to that side. Ee kade is used for this side. Munde or yaduru. Munde or yaduru means in front of. Hinde signifies behind or back. Pakka means next to. Akka pakka refers to that side or this side. We also covered directions like bala for right, yada for left. And for levels and positions, mele means up or above. Kedage signifies down or below or under. Olage is used for in or inside. Horage means out or outside. Horage, outside. These terms are incredibly handy for everyday conversations, and I hope you are practicing them regularly. If you have mastered them, give yourself a pat on the back. Now let's gear up for today's lesson, where we will dive even deeper into learning Kannada. Ready? Let's get started. Along with positional forms, we also delved into predicative forms. This is a fascinating concept where adjectives or nouns take on a form that reflects belonging. For example, Nanu means I, changes to my, Nanna, and then to Nannadu. Nannadu means mine. Hosa, hosadu, hale, haleyadu, Ramu, Ramuvinadu means Ramu's. It is essentially about how words adapt to indicate ownership or possession. Understanding this gives us a better grasp of expressing relationship and connections in Kannada. Isn't that interesting? So, as you practice these forms, think about how they add depth and clarity to your conversations. Now that we have refreshed our memory, let's jump into today's session with renewed energy and curiosity. Ready to explore more Kannada? Let's get started. In today's class, we are diving into some essential building blocks of Kannada, numbers and days. First, we will start with the basic numbers like 1, 2, 3 and so on. These are called cardinal numbers and form the foundation for counting and everyday usage. Then we will move on to ordinal numbers, which helps us express sequence or order. For example, first, second, third, fourth and so on. These are incredibly useful when talking about positions, rankings or schedules. But that's not all. Today's session also includes another important topic, names of days. You will learn how to talk about days like today, tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. Plus, we will cover the Kannada names for the days of the week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday and the rest. This lesson is packed with practical knowledge that you can start using right away in conversations. So get ready to count, plan and talk about days in Kannada like pro. Let's begin this exciting journey together. Are you ready? Let's go. Wait. Before we dive into today's topic, let's take a moment to adapt ourselves with the vocabulary used in this session. Understanding these words beforehand will make learning smoother and more enjoyable. To make it simple and avoid confusion, we have divided the vocabulary into 3 parts. First, let's go through the words that are directly relevant to this topic. Ippattu, 20, Ippataidu, 25, Yeradu, 2, ಎಷ್ಟು how much? 5, 50, 50, 1, ಚಿಲ್ಲರೆ, change, 100, 100, note or currency, paisa, paise, prapancha, world, ಮೂರು, 3, ರೂಪಾಯಿ, rupee, 10, 10, ಹಣ, money. Next, we will look at some supplementary vocabulary which will help enhance your understanding. 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 4. Take a moment to go over these words. Try pronouncing them aloud. They are your building blocks for this session. Now that we have got these essential words ready, let's dive into today's lesson and see how these words come live in practical examples and conversations. We have introduced today's topics. Let's get started right into learning numbers in Kannada. And what better way to learn than through a fun and relatable example? Let's imagine a small girl Shobha and her mother having a conversation. Through their dialogue, we will explore how numbers are used in Kannada in everyday situations. Pay close attention as we go through this interaction. It's a great way to understand the flow of the language and how numbers naturally fit into conversations. Ready to join Shobha and her mother? Let's begin.
ಅಮ್ಮ ಇದು 5 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನೋಟಾ? ಮಾಮ್, ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎ 5 ರೂಪಿ ನೋಟ್?
ಹೌದು ಶೋಭಾ, ಅದು 5 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನೋಟು. ಎಸ್ ಶೋಭಾ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ 5 ರೂಪಿ ನೋಟ್.
ಈ ಕೆಂಪು ನೋಟು ಎಷ್ಟು ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನೋಟಮ್ಮ? ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ರೂಪಿ ನೋಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ರೆಡ್ ನೋಟ್?
ಕೆಂಪು ನೋಟು 20 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನೋಟು. ಆ ಹಸಿರು ನೋಟು 50 ರೂಪಾಯಿಯದು. ರೆಡ್ ನೋಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಫ್ 20 rupees. That green note is 50 rupees note.
ಈ ಹಸಿರು ನೋಟು ಎಷ್ಟರ ನೋಟು? ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ನೋಟ್?
ಈ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಹಸಿರು ನೋಟು 5 ರೂಪಾಯಿಯದು. ಆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹಸಿರು ನೋಟು 500 ರೂಪಾಯಿಯದು. The small green note is 5 rupees. That big green note is of 500 rupees. ಅದು 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ಇದು 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನೋಟು. That is 10 rupees. This is 100 rupees note.
ಇದೇನಮ್ಮ? ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿಸ್?
ಅದು ಚಿಲ್ಲರೆ. That is petty coins.
ಇಷ್ಟು ರೂಪಾಯಿನಾ? ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮಚ್ ರುಪೀಸ್?
ಇದು 2 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಮತ್ತು 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನಾಣ್ಯ. ಅದು 5 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನಾಣ್ಯ. That is 2 rupee and 1 rupee coin. That is 5 rupees coin.
In the conversation between Shobha and her mother, you got a glimpse of how numbers are used in Kannada. Now let's dive deeper and learn these numbers systematically. We will begin with the basic numbers which form the foundation for all other numerals in Kannada. Let me repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These basic numerals are essential as all other numbers are built from them through addition and multiplication. For example, let's look at the numbers from 11 to 20. 11, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12, 13, 13, 13, 14, 14, 14, 15, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 17, 18, 18, 18, 19, 19, 19, 20, 20, 20. Now let's count from 21 to 30. 21, 21, 21, 22, 22, 22, 23, 23, 23, 24, 24, 24, 25, 25, 25, 26, 26, 26, 27, 27, 27, 28, 28, 28, 29, 29, 29, 30, 30, 30. Moving forward, larger numbers are formed by combining these basics. 30, as I told you, for 30, 40, 40, 40, 50, 50, 50, 60, 60, 60, 70, 70, 70, 80, 80, 80, 90, 90, 90, 100, 100, 100, ಸಾವಿರ, ಸಾವಿರ, 1000, ಲಕ್ಷ, ಲಕ್ಷ, a lakh, ಕೋಟಿ, ಕೋಟಿ, crore or 1 crore. By mastering these, you can easily construct and understand Kannada numerals for larger numbers. Practice these and you will soon be counting fluently in Kannada. Now that we have laid this foundation, let's explore how to use these numbers in real life scenarios. Ready? Let's move ahead. ಅದು 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನಾಣ್ಯ. ಅದು 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನಾಣ್ಯ. That is 1 rupee coin. ಇದು 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ಇದು 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. This is 10 rupees. Remember, whenever the genetic case marker is added to numerals and quantity in number, it takes r as an increment. Let me repeat. 100 plus a 100. For example, ಅದು 100ರ ನೋಟು. ಅದು 100ರ ನೋಟು. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ 100 rupees ನೋಟ್. 5 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅ 5ರ. 5 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅ 5ರ. ಇದು 5ರ ನೋಟು. ಇದು 5ರ ನೋಟು. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ 5 rupees note. In Kannada, when you want to inquire about a number, quantity or value, you should always use the word ಎಷ್ಟು. ಎಷ್ಟು or ಎಷ್ಟರ, ಎಷ್ಟರ in your sentences. Let's look at couple of examples to understand this better. ಈ ಹಣ್ಣಿನ ಬೆಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? ಈ ಹಣ್ಣಿನ ಬೆಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? This means how much does this fruit cost? ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟರ ನೋಟು? ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟರ ನೋಟು? How much is this note? These simple questions can be incredibly useful in day-to-day conversations, especially when shopping or discussing values. So, remember, whenever you need to ask about numbers or quantities, make sure to use ಎಷ್ಟು or ಎಷ್ಟರ. Practice these examples and you will be confidently asking questions in Kannada in no time. In today's session, we have already learned about basic numbers and how to use them in Kannada. But numbers have another forms too, like first, second, third, fourth, and so on. Let's explore how these functions in Kannada. As usual, let's have look on vocabularies used in this. ಎಷ್ಟು. ಎಷ್ಟು how much or how many. ಏಳನೆಯ. ಏಳನೆಯ seventh. ಐದನೆಯ. ಐದನೆಯ fifth. ಒಂದೇ. ಒಂದೇ same. ಕಣೋ for male and ಕಣೆ for female. This is address you turn to close friends and friend circle. ಕ್ಲಾಸು class. ಕೊನೆ. ಕೊನೆ final or last. ಮೊದಲನೆಯ. ಮೊದಲನೆಯ first. ವರ್ಷ year. By adding ಅನೆಯ or ಅನೇ to the cardinal numerals, we obtain the ordinal forms. ಮೊದಲು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅನೆಯ ಮೊದಲನೆಯ. ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅನೆಯ ಒಂದನೆಯ. ಬೋತ್ ಮೀನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್. ಎರಡು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅನೆಯ ಎರಡನೆಯ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. ಮೂರು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅನೆಯ ಮೂರನೆಯ is for third. And the pattern continues with all the numbers like adding aneya to any number. Simple, isn't it? Now, Kannada has a unique feature when it comes to identifying or counting people. Let's take a closer look. To say one person male, you will have to say ಒಬ್ಬ. ಒಬ್ಬ or ಒಬ್ಬನು. ಒಬ್ಬನು. To say one person female, you will have to say ಒಬ್ಬಳು. ಒಬ್ಬಳು. To say one person male or female in an honorific way, you will have to say ಒಬ್ಬರು. ಒಬ್ಬರು. For example, ಅವರು ಒಬ್ಬರು ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರು. He is a teacher. Let me repeat. ಅವರು ಒಬ್ಬರು ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರು. He is a teacher. For two persons, it is ಇಬ್ಬರು. ಇಬ್ಬರು. ಅವರು ಇಬ್ಬರು ಮಕ್ಕಳು. ಅವರು ಇಬ್ಬರು ಮಕ್ಕಳು. They are two children. Three persons is expressed as ಮೂವರು. ಮೂವರು. ಅವರು ಮೂವರು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು. ಅವರು ಮೂವರು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು. They are three students. Four persons is ನಾಲ್ವರು ನಾಲ್ವರು ಇವರು ನಾಲ್ವರು ವೈದ್ಯರು. These are 4 doctors. 5 persons is ಐವರು 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 ಬಸ್ಸು ಚಾಲಕರು. 5 bus drivers. This specific usage applies up to 5 people. Beyond that, we use numerals followed by the word mandi or jana. For example, ಆರು ಮಂದಿ for 6 people or ಆರು ಜನ, ಏಳು ಮಂದಿ for 7 persons and so on. Isn't it fascinating how Kannada has such unique ways to express these concepts? To understand this even better, let's watch a practical example, a conversation between Sheila and Hari. Pay close attention to how they use these forms in their dialogue.
ಶಾಲಿನಿಯ ತಮ್ಮ ಹರಿ ನೀನೇನಾ? ಆರ್ ಯು ನಾಟ್ ಶಾಲಿನೀಸ್ ಯಂಗರ್ ಬ್ರದರ್ ಹರಿ?
ಹೌದು, ನಾನೇ ಶಾಲಿನಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಹರಿ. ಎಸ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಶಾಲಿನೀಸ್ ಯಂಗರ್ ಬ್ರದರ್ ಹರಿ.
ನೀನು ಎಷ್ಟನೆಯ ಕ್ಲಾಸು? ವಿಚ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆರ್ ಯು?
ನಾನು 7ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸು. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಇನ್ 7th ಕ್ಲಾಸ್.
ನಿನ್ನ ತಂಗಿ ಯಾವ ಕ್ಲಾಸು? ವಿಚ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೋರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್?
ಅವಳು 5ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸು. ನೀವು ಶಾಲಿನಿಯ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತೆ ಶೀಲಕ್ಕ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಶಿ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ 5th ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್. ಯು ಆರ್ ಶಾಲಿನೀಸ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಶೀಲಕ್ಕ, ಈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ನಾಟ್?
ಹೌದು ಕಣೋ. ಎಸ್.
ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟನೆಯ ಕ್ಲಾಸು? ಇನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆರ್ ಯು?
ನಾನು MA. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಇನ್ MA.
MA ಮೊದಲನೆಯ ವರ್ಷನೋ ಕೊನೆಯ ವರ್ಷನೋ? MA ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಆರ್ ಫೈನಲ್ ಇಯರ್?
ನನ್ನದು ಮೊದಲನೆಯ ವರ್ಷ. ಮೈನ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್.
ಶಾಲಿನಿಯದು ಮೊದಲನೆಯ ವರ್ಷ. ಶಾಲಿನಿ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್.
ಹೌದು ಕಣೋ, ನಾನು ಶಾಲಿನಿ ಒಂದೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸು. ಎಸ್, ಮೈಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಶಾಲಿನಿ ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್.
Learners, let's explore how to ask questions involving numerals in Kannada. This is an important and practical skill for everyday conversations. When you want to inquire about something related to numerals, the word ane or aneya are often used along with yeshtu in the sentence. Here are few examples to understand this better. ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟನೆಯ ಕಥೆ? ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟನೆಯ ಕಥೆ? This means what number is this story? ಎಷ್ಟನೇ ತರಗತಿ? ಎಷ್ಟನೇ ತರಗತಿ? This translates to what grade is this? ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟರ ನೋಟು? ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟರ ನೋಟು? This means how much is that note? Using this structure, you can questions about ranking, grades, positions or values effortlessly in Kannada. Practice these examples and soon you will be forming such questions naturally in your conversations. Great. Let's move on to today's topic where we will talk about days. Words for today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, yesterday, day before yesterday, and also the days of the week like Sunday, Monday, and so on. The words used in this topic are as follows. Ivattu, ivattu, today. Ungura, ungura, ring. Udugore, udugore, presentation or gift. Yambattu, yambattu, 80. Yambattaidu, yambattaidu, 85. Gandu, gandu, ಮೇಲ್. ತಾರೀಖು, ತಾರೀಖು ಆರ್ ದಿನಾಂಕ, ದಿನಾಂಕ ಫಾರ್ ಡೇಟ್. ನಾಡಿದ್ದು, ನಾಡಿದ್ದು ಆರ್ ನಾಳಿದ್ದು, ನಾಳಿದ್ದು ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಡೇ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಟುಮಾರೋ. ನಾಳೆ, ನಾಳೆ ಟುಮಾರೋ. ಮಂಗಳವಾರ, ಮಂಗಳವಾರ ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇ. ಮೂವತ್ತು, ಮೂವತ್ತು 30. ಸಾದಾ, ಸಾದಾ ಪ್ಲೇನ್. ಸುಮಾರು, ಸುಮಾರು ಅಪ್ರಾಕ್ಸಿಮೇಟ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ ಸಮ್ವಾಟ್. ಹರಳು, ಹರಳು ಪ್ರೀಶಿಯಸ್ ಸ್ಟೋನ್. To make it easier and fun to learn, as always, we will explore this topic in a practical manner. This time we will listen to a conversation between Shweta and Smita, where they talk about days. Pay close attention to how they use these Kannada words in their dialogue.
ಇವತ್ತು ಎಷ್ಟನೆಯ ತಾರೀಕು? ವಾಟ್ ಡೇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟುಡೇ?
ಇವತ್ತು 30ನೆಯ ತಾರೀಕು. ಟುಡೇ ಇಸ್ 30th.
ನಾಳೆ ಸುಮನ ಮಗು ಹುಟ್ಟುಹಬ್ಬ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಈ ಸುಮಾಸ್ ಬೇಬೀಸ್ ಬರ್ತ್ಡೇ ಟುಮಾರೋ?
ನಾಳೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಾಳಿದ್ದು. ನಾಳೆ ಮಂಗಳವಾರ, ನಾಡಿದ್ದು ಬುಧವಾರ ಹುಟ್ಟುಹಬ್ಬ. ನಾಟ್ ಟುಮಾರೋ, ಡೇ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಟುಮಾರೋ. ಟುಮಾರೋ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇ. Day after tomorrow, Wednesday, is the birthday.
ಇದು ಸುಮನ ಎಷ್ಟನೆಯ ಮಗು? ಇನ್ ಕೌಂಟ್, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸುಮಾಸ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್?
ಇದು ಸುಮನ 3ನೆಯ ಮಗು. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಸುಮಾಸ್ 3rd ಚೈಲ್ಡ್.
ಮೊದಲನೆಯದು ಗಂಡೋ ಹೆಣ್ಣೋ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೇಲ್ ಆರ್ ಫಿಮೇಲ್?
ಮೊದಲನೆಯದು ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಗು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್.
ಗಂಡು ಮಗು ಎಷ್ಟನೆಯದು? ಇನ್ ಕೌಂಟ್, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೇಬಿ ಬಾಯ್?
3ನೆಯದೇ ಗಂಡು ಮಗು. ಮೊದಲನೆಯದು, ಎರಡನೆಯದು 2 ಹೆಣ್ಣೆ. ದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೇಲ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್. ಬೋತ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆರ್ ಫೀಮೇಲ್.
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಸರಿ ಸ್ಮಿತಾ. ಹುಟ್ಟುಹಬ್ಬದ ಉಡುಗೊರೆ ಏನು? ದಟ್ಸ್ ರೈಟ್ ಸ್ಮಿತಾ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಬರ್ತ್ಡೇ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್?
ಇನ್ನೇನು, ಒಂದು ಸೈಕಲ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ವಾಟ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್? ಎ ಸೈಕಲ್, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್.
It's an excellent way to absorb vocabulary and understand usage naturally. So, let's join Shweta and Smita in their conversation and start learning. Shall we? Let's begin. Yes, as usual, let's have a glance on vocabularies used in this teaching. I hope you have already picked up some key words and phrases from the conversation between Shweta and Smita. But to ensure everything is crystal clear, let's break it down further. In Kannada, here how we refer to days. Ivattu, ivattu, today. Nade, nade, tomorrow. ನಾಡಿದ್ದು, ನಾಡಿದ್ದು ಡೇ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಟುಮಾರೋ. ಆಚೆ ನಾಡಿದ್ದು, ಆಚೆ ನಾಡಿದ್ದು ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 2 days. ನೆನ್ನೆ ಆರ್ ನಿನ್ನೆ, ನೆನ್ನೆ ಆರ್ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಟು ಸೇ ಎಸ್ಟರ್ಡೇ. ಮೊನ್ನೆ, ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಡೇ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಎಸ್ಟರ್ಡೇ. ಆಚೆ ಮೊನ್ನೆ, ಆಚೆ ಮೊನ್ನೆ 2 days before. These are essential words to master for discussing time in Kannada. Now, let's move on to the days of the week in Kannada. Let's begin. Ravivara, Ravivara, Sunday. Sunday is also called Bhanuvara, Bhanuvara or Adityavara, ಆದಿತ್ಯವಾರ. ಸೋಮವಾರ, ಸೋಮವಾರ ಮಂಡೇ. ಮಂಗಳವಾರ, ಮಂಗಳವಾರ ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇ. ಬುಧವಾರ, ಬುಧವಾರ ವೆನ್ನಸ್ಡೇ, ಗುರುವಾರ, ಗುರುವಾರ, ಥರ್ಸ್ಡೇ, ಶುಕ್ರವಾರ, ಶುಕ್ರವಾರ, ಫಾರ್ ಫ್ರೈಡೇ, ಶನಿವಾರ, ಶನಿವಾರ, ಸ್ಯಾಟರ್ಡೇ. Practice these names and soon you will be able to talk about days and plan your week effortlessly in Kannada. Okay, dear learners, let's quickly revisit the highlights of our Kannada learning journey. So far, packed with practical tips, essential vocabulary, and lively conversations. Today's class was all about diving into practical Kannada, exploring numbers, days, and conversations to make your learning journey even more engaging. Numbers, especially basic numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, ಸಾವಿರ, ಲಕ್ಷ, ಕೋಟಿ. ಕಂಬೈನಿಂಗ್ 11, 15, 15, 20, 20, 90, 90. Ordinal numbers. Add ಅನೇಯ. First is ಮೊದಲನೆಯ, ಮೊದಲನೆಯ. Second, ಎರಡನೆಯ, ಎರಡನೆಯ. Then we covered special numerical usages, counting people. ಒಬ್ಬ, one person. ಇಬ್ಬರು, two people. ಮೂವರು, three people. For 6 plus people, use ಮಂದಿ or ಜನ. ಇವತ್ತು, tomorrow, ನಾಳೆ. Day after, ನಾಡಿದ್ದು. Yesterday, ನಿನ್ನೆ. Day before, ಮೊನ್ನೆ. Days of the week, ರವಿವಾರ or ಭಾನುವಾರ or ಆದಿತ್ಯವಾರ for Sunday. ಸೋಮವಾರ, ಮಂಡೇ. ಮಂಗಳವಾರ, ಟ್ಯೂಸ್ಡೇ. ಬುಧವಾರ, ವೆನ್ನಸ್ಡೇ. ಗುರುವಾರ, ಥರ್ಸ್ಡೇ. ಶುಕ್ರವಾರ, ಫ್ರೈಡೇ. and ಶನಿವಾರ for Saturday. Key vocabulary highlights. Numbers, as I already told, 10, 100, 50. Date, ತಾರೀಕು or ದಿನಾಂಕ. ವಾರ, week. ತಿಂಗಳು, month. ವರ್ಷ, year. Practical phrases. ಇವತ್ತು ಎಷ್ಟನೇ ತಾರೀಕು? What date is today? ಎಷ್ಟು ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇದು? How much is this? Example conversation between Shobha and Amma discussing rupee, notes and coins. Shweta and Smita, remember, talking about dates, days and birthdays. Sheila and Hari discussing about first, second, third and fourth forms in Kannada. My dear learners, that's a wrap for this session. Keep practicing and revisiting the videos to master Kannada step by step. Stay curious, stay motivated, and I will see you very soon in our next exciting session. Until then, happy learning. Namaskara.